Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. I would like to do Freddie Mercury today. I was meditating and all of a sudden I started singing a Freddie Mercury song, so I thought, well, I guess I have to do it. Of course, also, I was watching a TV show today. I was watching the Great Bake Off, British Bake Off, and some lady there in the first show decided to make a head bust of Freddie Mercury. So, yeah. So let's get some energy on him, okay? Find out what's up with him and what he has to say. What does he have to say? Freddie Mercury. Please be clear. Freddie Mercury. I loved his music. What a voice. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't think there's ever been anyone quite so amazing. He is temperance. A very temperate attitude with the circle of support always there. So that's nice. Lots of friends. And lots of rest and recovery was needed. He did get sick with AIDS. Here we go. Let's get some more. I'll see what needs to be clarified after I pull some more out. I've got the Five of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords upright, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see. So what we have here, yeah, he couldn't work. He needed a lot of rest and recovery, and he couldn't work because of the illness he had. He had a lot of circle of support with this conflict he had going on. That caused a lot of verbal conflicts, probably with managers and people he had to work with to do his job. More than likely, they get pushed a lot. Temperance, and so he tried to maintain cool, and amongst the conflicts also with the Five of Wands in reverse. So he was not challenged too much with the conflicts. He really maintained his calm, so he didn't feel challenged by it. And so yeah, it's just showing that about his illness really right here, and how it affected his work. So let's get some on his work and how it affected his work, because that's what they want to tell us right now. It's just where it's going. I just go where it wants to go. So there we go. Yep, it made him, feel like he needed to be, an emotional. Either he needed a King of Cups in his life, or he was the King of Cups. I would say that it probably was a partner. Was this Freddie Mercury's partner? Was this Freddie Mercury's partner? King of Cups? Was King of Cups Freddie Mercury's partner? Yes, that is his partner right there. So he relied heavily on the partner. And yeah, the partner for his emotional release, because he was very emotional. It's the moon energy. And we have here, but it affected the partnership in some way, because I got it in reverse. And we do have a Three of Swords. Don't know if that happened. And then we have here selfishness. Wow. So there must have been some kind of major breakup. Some kind of breakup. He had a breakup with somebody during this time that he's trying to tell us about. And then we have here the Queen of Wands in reverse. And it affected, I'm going to say this is him, Queen of Wands in reverse, literally queen. And it affected his creativity, his enthusiasm for life, his energy. And it affected him on a lot of fronts as far as performance and how he felt about himself, and pushing forward wasn't easy in that condition. And then we also have here center of the situation. It happened very slowly with the Eight of Wands. It was a slow progression, not fast. And so that is that. Let's find out about this lover here. Let's find out about this lover. Clarify the lover. Tell me about the lover. The King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups in Freddie's life. Tell me about his lover. It happened slowly too, the downfall. And the conflicts went into reverse. It's after he left. And he gave him a lot of help, and he just kind of fell out of love. One of them fell out of love, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So someone fell out of love. And then we have here, it was a tower crashing moment. Yeah, tower crashing moment. And then we have here, the just do it with the, the sword. Kind of going, this is kind of this going to war card. The Knight of Swords. So I would say, whenever I see Knight of Swords, a lot of times that's kind of fighting, someone who's ready for battle. So someone was ready for battle there. I'm going to ask who was ready for battle. Who was ready for battle? Was it Freddie that was ready for battle? Was it Freddie that was ready for battle? Was it Freddie that was ready for battle? Fighting with the lover? Yes. Yes. I'm going to find out who fell out of love first. Did Freddie fall out of love first? 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 Yes. Yes, he did. And he was ready for battle. So something went down. Okay. Wonder what they fought about. Let's find out what they fought about. What did they fight about? 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 Please be clear. What did they fight about? There we go. They fought about the King of Wands. Probably, I would say with the King of Wands, what kind of projects and who was going to be in charge, really. They might have had some issues as who was in control. And control of the creativity aspects or just energy in general, their energy and what they were going to do with themselves, how they were going to conduct their lives, what kind of things they were going to start to do, because it's a wand, just one. So it's kind of like, what kind of spark they wanted to spark, what should we do? So they just kind of had, I'm thinking they just had a lot of arguments over mundane stuff, like what to do with their day, to be quite frank. Petty. I feel it's petty. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it was really petty for some reason. And we have here, and someone did leave, but I'm feeling that with the Six of Swords in reverse, they did not win. They know they didn't win. So they took off and probably regretted it. I would say total regret leaving. Yeah, so the retreat did not happen. Instead, they took off. They regret the retreat. Yeah, they regret the retreat. It's that position. And they regret probably, there was no harmony with the words that were spoken. And the aggression was there with the Knight. There's a lot of aggression in the Knight. And yeah, let's see what we have here. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of choices. They felt they were running out of choices, probably because of his health. Yeah, Lovers in reverse again. Wow. And no options. Didn't have any options. There was no options given and no support at that point in time. Wow. There's like a major fallout. Devil energy. A lot of, the dark thoughts. Devil energy is enslavement, dragged down, mental barriers. And then we have here, and they lost their patience for each other at that point in time. And their conflicts did come to a stop, a halt, and that loss and illness just simply wasn't there at that point in time. So yeah, it's looking like a major relationship fallout. I don't know anything about his personal life, so I do not know. I do not know about his personal life. I just liked his music, so I'm not that super fan. So if anybody's a super fan, please fill me in. Let's find out how he was at the end stage of life. End stage of life. How was he at the end stage of life? His moods. His moods at the end stage of life. End stage of life. At the end stage of life. How was his moods? How was his moods? There it is. It fell out. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah. That's Daddy Dearest in reverse. It made him very upset that it was happening to him. He wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. Under the surface, we have here, he was being given a lot of gifts and kindness from people. And in the also we have here, yeah, and a lot of Ten of Cups, So there was just a lot of love going his way. It wasn't necessarily contentment or his wish, because that's typically a wish card, but it's a dreaming card. So I think maybe he was dreaming about what the other side would be like, and how it would be on the other side, and probably most likely thinking spirituality. because it's also about dreaming. So, and he did feel like he was completely not the king of his music and just whittled down to nothing, literally. So yeah, let's find out, how did he feel at the you know, when he was at his peak? How did he feel when he was at his peak? How did he feel when he was at his peak? How did Freddie Mercury feel when he was at his peak? At his peak. Got to turn these around, you guys. Here we go. Well, that flipped over. Okay. At his peak, he felt like he was absolutely a new path and loved by everybody. And it's also the Just Do It card with his energy. So he was going to just do it, and we have the Hermit. So he went inward and thought about everything and how he wanted to do it, and you know, the types of music he wanted to put out there, and just really went inward to write his music. So it was a lot of emotions involved, you know, inner thoughts involved, putting it out there to the world. But he had a lot of problems with sleep. And there were problems, you know, he's so focused on probably the payments, you know, taking care of a lot of people, more than likely, being a celebrity. There's a lot of people underneath you to take care of. So he really did think about all the money he had to make. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles, he really had to gain more experience at making money. He needed money to pay people. So that's planning and cultivating money so that he can do what he does, because it's not easy being on the road. It's high. People don't realize how many people are underneath them and above them, and just, oh my goodness, they don't make nearly as much. They don't make as much. So much as goes out the door, flies out the door. It's ridiculous. And so yeah, so it made him feel like he was kind of getting greedy at some point in time. Yeah, he was getting kind of materialistic. Yeah. Okay. So he felt greedy. He felt greedy. Focused on making money. Let's get some more. How do you feel about? Well, let's find out what was this about this insomnia he's having. Let's find out more about his insomnia. Let's find out about his insomnia. Please tell me about his insomnia and distress, mental distress, insomnia. What was giving him mental distress and insomnia? There we go. The choices. Too many choices. Well, isn't that a problem to have? Everyone's pulling at him. Everywhere, every which way but loose. People are just pulling at him. Too many people wanted him, more than likely. Yeah, too many choices. And a lot of them he didn't want. A lot of them he's like, I don't want that. So, yeah, okay. And it made him unhappy. It made him unhappy. And then we also have here, and he just felt like, I don't need that money. I don't need it. So it didn't make him feel wealthy, to be honest. So he didn't want a lot of the options that were given to him. He didn't want to take it. Made him unhappy, and he felt that he didn't need the money for his legacy, and he didn't think that it would actually benefit his legacy, that he thought it would quite possibly hurt his legacy here, because this is a legacy card here, and he wanted to be happy with his legacy, so he was focused on leaving a legacy here, and did not want other people making choices for him. He wanted to make all the choices, music selection choices, creative choices, all of that, and it did give him a lot of insomnia and restless sleep. This is sticking out. I'm going to take it. Teamwork and expansion in reverse. Yeah, he would fire people probably and pick up someone new in replacement. Yeah, so. Okay, interesting. Let's get some oracle cards here. Oracle cards on Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. Come on out and play, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Beautiful voice, Freddie. There we go. Mature man. Yep, he became a mature man. He felt like he was a mature man. Oh, who died? Oh, boy. Okay, so yeah, he's telling us about his death. And center of the situation we have here, he was wishing he could have had a child. He wished he could have had a baby at some point in time in life. That's too bad. Okay, let's get another card. Let's get some energy. Woo! I'm not taking it. Too soon. Well, that came out. Aw. Happy family. He wanted a family. Yeah, he wanted a family, and that's underneath it. And he felt he was praying for a family. Wow. Aw. And I got cornucopia, too. He wanted his cornucopia with the family. He actually wanted to have a kid at some point in time. Okay. Let's get some wisdom. Some wisdom from Freddie Mercury. Wisdom from Freddie Mercury. Wisdom from Freddie Mercury. Here we go. Whoops. Nope, not going to take it. There we go. Freddie Mercury. Come on, Freddie. Talk to us, Freddie. Talk to us, Freddie. All right, there we go. We got here High Priestess of Fire. So he felt like he was on fire. He literally was on fire. He was on fire. He was on fire, big time on fire. And then we have here, though, but he felt trapped. He was like trapped in a cage. He was so on fire, he felt he was trapped in a cage. The celebrity cage, to be quite frank. Yes, he was. Let's get some more. Let's get some of this deck. Freddie Mercury, please talk to us. Freddie, talk to us. Whoop. Okay, that's it. Balance. He knew he needed to balance himself. He had to find balance amongst all the craziness in his life because it was just too crazy. I can't imagine how crazy that was. Okay, let's get some more cards. Lenormand. Lenormand, Under the Roses. Here we go. Journal. He would write about it. He would write about what was happening, and then it would transfer into a song. But it killed him. The whole thing, the industry. He's telling me the industry killed him. He feels like being in that industry caused his death. Transformation into a star, but also caused his death by being so famous. It's really coming out clearly that he feels that being in the industry what caused him to die younger, being a musician. And let's see. Let's get some dark thoughts on that then, since he's talking about death so much here. Here we go. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. That one's sticking out. Gonna take it. Gilded regret. Wow. So he had some gilded regret. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my God, I'm shocked. All right. Well, geez. Give me some comments and tell me what you think. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.